Hey guys, this is undercoverdudes all the way from down under, and today I'm just going to be talking about the future of my channel, undercoverdudes. Now, if you guys don't care, or if you just want to see Combat Arms gameplay, then here it is. Just mute the audio, it's 1080p, 60 frames per second, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. But for the more hardcore fans that really want to go and learn about what's happening with this channel, then please go and stick around. So let's go and get straight into it. Now, starting off, I finished my university exams about a month ago, and from then, I've been going to gigs, I've been going out with friends, I've been playing video games, I've just been doing normal stuff. And the same could be said for my YouTube channel as well. I've been just putting out normal content, the top 5 plays. I've been putting out map reviews, I've been putting out weapon reviews, but I haven't been putting out more content. And that's what I've really wanted to do. High quality and more quantity. And that's what I've really wanted to do with my YouTube channel, to go and expand it a little bit more. But the thing is, when you're a Combat Arms YouTuber, the only thing you can really go and do is when a new patch comes out. And when a new patch comes out, you go and do the stuff. And from there, we have a lot of downtime. In that downtime, I always, in 2013, 2014, used to do YouTube's IUs and Road the Master and all that. And the reason I did that was I really enjoyed it, yes, and I was really into the game at that time. I'm not saying I don't enjoy the game right now, but it's not as extensive as I did in the past. And also, a very demoralizing thing is that Combat Arms, the population is going down. And yes, they're cranking out new content, and yes, the content's really good, but the population will never increase. It will always just keep going down. So from there, I feel like putting effort into a game that isn't going to go and give me the dividends back. Now that seems like, oh, I'm all for the money, but I do really like my channel to grow, and this is my job. And if I'm putting effort into a pit that isn't going to go and make my channel grow as a response, then obviously, then why am I doing it? So saying that, I like to go and distance my channel a little bit more, and that's by playing different games like Counter-Strike and whatnot. But from there, like, those markets already really saturated. I tried the top 5 plays for CSGO. That was okay, but I don't think that was very successful. I tried commentaries, but people go and do that, and that stuff's already been really done. And I know I'm not as good as those other people, and so why should I really go and try? And from now, we're in a really weird space where there isn't too many games coming out, and I've just got to go and wait to the next wave of video games. And for me, that's the next wave of free-to-play first-person shooters, or first-person shooters in general. There's a very fine line. Now, whenever a new free-to-play FPS comes out, I'm onto it. Ghost in the Shell, Standalone Complex, First Assault. When that game comes out, I will be on top of it. Nexon's really helping me out. They gave me one of their really good packs so I can go and check out all the new skins and all that, and really test out the game and make videos on that. And they also go and gave me a ton of beta, not a ton, 3 or 4 beta keys to the early access. So I'm going to be giving those away as well. And then the next one is Combat Arms Line of Sight, but I don't know when Line of Sight's coming out. I messaged Nexon Europe, when's Line of Sight going to be the next beta? We can't tell you. On the Facebook, we can't tell you. They can't say anything, to be perfectly honest. And I know they've got to go and keep tight-lipped, but I just want a bit of information. I just want to know when the next beta and when the full release is going to come out. Is it really that difficult? But honestly, I don't know when that game's coming out. And so, we're a little bit of a predicament. Now, Ghost in the Shell, that's a game I'm going to be focusing a lot of content on, and hopefully a lot of people enjoy that as well. But I want to go back to what you guys want to go and see. Now, Grand Theft Auto was one thing that you guys wanted to see, and I don't know, because the crew of people that I had to play it, not so much play the game anymore, so it's very difficult if you don't play the game with people, and that game's dropping off YouTube anyway, and I don't think too many people want to go and see it. Counter-Strike, fair enough, I'll go and make a little bit of content on that, but I haven't found what I go and do for the game. Like, when Combat Arms, I feel like I'm the main source of information besides Royco and Y4Y4. But when it comes to the Counter-Strike, there's so many different people, and it's so hard to be unique, and if I don't find myself doing unique content, then honestly, I don't find there's a purpose in me going and doing the game at all, even though I've put in like 409 hours and I really enjoy the game. If I don't find anything that's unique to go and do, then honestly, I'm not going to go and do it. That's kind of the thing. If there is no purpose to the content I'm making, if it's something that's people have already gone and done before, then honestly, I'll just go and scrap the project after I go and Google and I find somebody's gone and done the exact same thing I've done, but 100 times better. Then I'm just going to go and scrap my project and just scratch my head thinking, okay, what can I go and do from there? So that's where I put it to you guys, if you've stuck around to this moment in time. What do you want to go and see? Like, I have stuff that I'm going to do, and if it's more combat arms, to an extent, I'll go and do it, but again, I don't want to go and focus too much onto that game, because honestly, it's a game that I enjoy, but oh man, I got so frustrated. I played for about an hour today, and I just, oh my god, I had the rage quit and play League of Legends, and that's how much, and if you've ever played League before, you know how frustrating that game is. So saying that, like, put it in comparison, that meant I was very frustrated at combat arms, and it's not a game I can continually play. Games that I've been playing personally is a game called TheRealUCD, made by Tryon, and it's a Diablo type game, but it's got an MMORPG aspect, but it's nothing that I bring to the channel. A lot of games that I play, it's not something I could go and bring to my channel. Path of Exile, TheRealUCD, games that I play so much of, and I will never go and make a video on it because my channel is based around first-person shooters, and I feel like that's a bad thing in a way. Same with League of Legends. I've racked up so many hours in that game, but I never go and make content because it gets a bit of an adverse reaction, and also it's not something that I know how to make content on. When I go and do a video, I expect to be relatively knowledgeable in that aspect, and that's why I like doing videos on Counter-Strike, and that's why I like doing videos on combat arms and whatnot. But when it comes to other games, other genres, I'm not that knowledgeable in it, and I don't think it's very useful for me to go and make videos on it, and that comes back to the purpose thing again. Like, I think I've got a really good purpose in the CA community because I know what I'm talking about. I played the game for so long. If someone goes up and says, okay, UCD, what gun should I get for this class of weapons, then I can go and have a 15-minute speech of which guns are good and which guns are bad and recoil patterns and everything about that, and I think that's something that really goes and it's a lot of the reason why I'm still around, kind of thing, because I know people have demand for information. I want to go and provide it, and this is where the commentary gets a little bit rambly, and I'll go and cut out like half the commentary, and I've been trying to go and do this for the past half an hour, but I really haven't found the words. But I'm on track now. This is like a 5-minute stretch of me just talking randomly, but yeah, like, I think before exams, I did a commentary like this, and I just talked, and I talked about stuff about my channel and whatnot, and I just never uploaded it because I thought it didn't have a purpose. But I think the purpose of this commentary, personally, is just to go and just get stuff off my chest and off my shoulders, and also to go and garner feedback from like 10 people that will watch it to this point. And to be perfectly honest, the opinions of those 10 or so or 15 so people are really important to me. So if you have anything regarding this or whatever, anything regarding my channel, what you want me to go and produce or whatnot, to go and maybe inspire me to go and play another game or whatnot, to make videos about that, then please go and post it in the comment section below. You really don't know how much this actually goes and means to me. So all I've done for like the past, I don't know, 20 minutes is just sit back and record and just cut out parts that I don't think are really relevant, and I've just closed my eyes and just talked and shit, and I haven't done that for quite a long time because the commentaries I've really made for quite a long time have been, okay, you've got to go and make the videos as compact as possible with the most amount of information possible, and I've never really spoken in this type of like softer tone and slower voice, and whenever there's a gap in between my words, it's a shit take, and I've got so many shit takes. I've got gigs and gigs of voice recordings of just shit takes of commentaries and whatnot, and I think it's cool to just go and do this once in a while, and I think we're around the 9-minute mark, and they're just going rounded out. Like, it's December the 13th right now, and on January the 18th, I'm going on a bit of a holiday to Singapore, I believe, Malaysia, around there, you know, and that's just with the fam, and I'm also going on another more business-orientated trip. I can't talk too much about that, but that's going to be happening in the next couple of months as well. And from that, I go back to university sometime around March. So I've got a lot of spare time, and I'd like to thank you to anybody really that stuck around this point. I can see the viewer retention. The viewer retention for this video will be around the minute 30 mark. People just gonna go, and then it'll be like 4 people left at this point. And I do thank you to 4 people still hanging around. Go and comment. Go and say Kappa123 in the comment section below if you actually got to this point, and I'll be very proud of you guys. So I think that's all I'm gonna say. This is one of the longest videos I've done in quite a long time, like actual video, not live stream. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Don't really know. I think this was more for me than it was for you, but don't take that as offensively. It's just something that to put up and for me to go and just get my words out there, and I think that's really cool. But other than that, it's Undercover Dudes all the way from down under. Out.